What's up, world? I've been contemplating a lot of things recently, like, for example, who I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do. I know that, for an example, I know that I'm supposed to be doing this vlogging thing for the rest of my life. I know that. I know that I need to go to more of these events, Wizard World Comic Cons. And I know that I need to go back to VidCon. I know those things. I know that I'm an, even though some of you might think I'm not, I know I'm supposed to be an influencer. I'm supposed to do reviews on movies and reviews on TV shows and such like that. I know I'm supposed to read books. I know all of that stuff. It's the other stuff in the world that I'm not sure about. It's the, what am I going to do with my life when this isn't a thing for me anymore? And trust me when I say this, it won't be a thing forever. I'll do this for as long as I want to and as long as I can. And then when that time comes, I may not be, who I'm meant to be. But I do know another thing, that I'm supposed to go to a bar 2 more times in my life. That is a given. And someday, I don't know if it will happen or when it will happen, but someday I'm going to have a family. And in that family, I hope that I have some girls and some boys. And I'm going to protect my daughters, and have my sons protect them as well. Let me rephrase that. I want my sons to be not like me. I want them to be their own individual people. And just the same thing with my daughters. But I want to protect my daughters more than anything in the world. And I know I'm talking like it's going to happen tomorrow, or it's going to happen a year from now, or 5 years from now. But look, I hope this makes sense. I don't want them to be like me. And what I mean by that is, for a majority of my 20s, I used to go to 2 bars for quite a few times. Now, one of them I rarely went to. I maybe went there like 3 or 4, maybe 5 times over the course of my 20s. But, the other bar I went to probably over 100 times. Maybe even close to like 300 times. Over the course of, from my 21st to my 29th birthdays. But, let's be real here. That version of me, I don't know if it still exists. I want it to still exist, but I don't really know where he is, if he's there at all. And I want to be that guy again. And it didn't just start at those 2 bars. It started back in my sophomore year of high school. And I know I shouldn't be living in the past. I've said that in a video before. But, let's be real here. That guy defined who I was. And I want to bring him back 2 more times. And then he's done. Look, I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you, but I don't like to drink, or I try not to drink alcohol as much. And I'm going to be 31 in 5.5-ish months. But, no, not 5.5-ish months. It's been 11 days since my half birthday. And I know people don't celebrate their half birthdays anymore, after you celebrate like 17.5. But, or 20.5, or anything like that. But let's be real. I want to be that guy again. Excuse me. I want to be going out at night and hanging out with friends at a bar and stuff and just watching a sporting event or something. Or just getting a couple drinks and dancing and, talking to women and stuff like that. Because from my 21st birthday to my 29th birthday, I did that quite a bit of time. But ever since I turned 30, I haven't done that. And on April 17th next year, that's the plan, is to go to the place that I love. And that place is, you guys all know that place. I've talked about it so many times in the vlogs. And it's an amazing place. I've met a lot of people at that place. I've hung out with a lot of friends from high school at that place. And I want to do that again. And I'm going to do that again. I just don't know how it's going to work out just yet. And it may sound like I'm going back to the old days. That's not it at all. I want to meet new people. And I know in my heart of hearts that, and in my brain and in my soul, that everything I do on that day is going to be huge. Now, let's move on to another topic. I want my 2020 year to be one word. And I was watching a video the other day. I can't remember who it was now, but they were saying that describe the one word to describe what next year could be for you. And I know it may sound odd and weird and this word shouldn't be what describes next year for me, but I want it to be not just amazing, but magical. And I'm not just talking about going to Harry Potter Land or in Universal Studios here in California. I'm talking about everything else that would describe the word magical. Like, I don't know, meeting a woman, license, job, stuff like that. But that's not what I'm talking about as well. I'm talking about everything else that doesn't have to do with those three things. I want to talk about the awesomeness that could come that has nothing to do with those three things I just listed. I want it to be the best year yet. And I don't mean just going to another Comic-Con, a Wizard World Comic-Con in my city. I'm not just talking about going to the celebrity golf tournament, hopefully in Tahoe. And I'm not just talking about going to Universal Studios. Those are three things I would like to do. The possibility of them actually happening are probably, slim or none. Well, that's not true. The Wizard World thing probably could happen, and probably will happen. The other two events are kind of up in the air right now at this moment. I know for a fact when I asked last year, or this year I should say, that my parents made a promise that said that next year we could go. But, I don't know if they're going to keep their word on that promise. Promises can be broken. And I'm talking to my brothers about the other thing for my 31st birthday, but I'm not saying it's going to happen or what's going to happen, but I just want the whole year 2020 to be the best, most magical, amazing. I know I'm using a lot of words to describe this, but the best year yet, basically, of any of the years I've lived on this earth. Whether it was my 18th birthday, my 21st birthday, my 25th birthday, my 30th birthday, any of those, even my 27th when I had that thing at the other bar. But I want it to be best. The best it can be. Now, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You all know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.